Okay, it looks like we are officially up and running. Very cool. Let's just double check all of the places we like to check. Be responsible. Dope. All right, we are up and running everywhere. That means short stream today, so we're going to get straight to the splatooning and the consuming of the weed. We're going to start, as we always do, with our mighty here. Let's go ahead and get started, and then we'll get straight into some Splatoon, as promised. Gonna turn my AC down real quick. Be right back. Okay. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope everyone had a wonderful, fun, as scary as you wanted it to be, Halloween. Got really high, ate plenty of candy. If that's your thing, I know it's mine. All right, well, let's go ahead and switch over to this Splatoon cam. Check out our gear before we get started. And being Halloween now being over, of course, happy November, everybody. One of the best months of the year. We're looking for some gear with some question marks. Although maybe I gotta go scrub something this time. I'll go pay my friend to scrub up some gear. Or you know what? I can just put something on and not even worry about it at all. Maybe that's what we'll do. Those look great. Save some time. Let's go ahead and change our shoes too. Hey, Grovel, welcome. And Reinhardt, good to see you both. Grovel, how are you doing? Reinhardt, how are you as well? I hope you guys had a great Halloween. And double question to you, Grovel, if you've got the time and willpower, love for you to join us if you're feeling up to it. Totally cool. If not, was going to grab some boots. But you know what? Let's just go with some shoes that are going to help us out. Ah, fuck it. We do have question marks here. Hey, welcome back, Piss Man. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Feeling better. I'm so glad you're here joining us again. Let's go ahead and... well, cool, Grovel. Thanks for the heads up, and thanks for being here regardless. I'm going to change back guns this time. Not immediately, but sometime during the stream, we got to go back to the old blobber. I've you know, enjoyed my brief soiree and dalliance with the Sploosh-O-Matic. I'm a blobber at heart. All right, Orange Team, we've got this. Let's get a nice, strong start here. Well, not going the right way, but that's okay. We're still alive. No fuck up, I couldn't survive. Well, there goes the grab tank. And I was so terrified, I just went ahead and swam right in the water. I didn't give that motherfucker the satisfaction. He tried to hammer me. Oh, look at all this beautiful territory to come paint over here. Got my hammer back. Someone's trying to plug me from behind. That is a nice suction bomb from somebody over there. Whoop! Saved his teammate. Nicely done, Phoenix. Oh, I got a spawn back. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Hammerman behind me. Well, looks like purple is starting to give it a real chance here. Well, that sucked. That gives him a nice opportunity. We are still definitively winning. I'm hoping we hold this together for just 30 more seconds. It seems very plausible. Well, this was a nice fun start. Great game. Of course, Pissman, love for you to join us. I will make ourselves a room. Love for you to join us as we finish our first mighty. Wow. I had great teammates that game. I had a pretty decent game and got all silver medals, which means that I was outplayed on basically every category. Nicely done, team. Stop, as promised, and let us create a room. Welcome to the club, Pissman. Sorry to hear that, Grovel. But always appreciate when you can come hang out with us while you're at work. And always even more appreciate it when people slack off from their jobs. Whether they come hang out with me or not, I always think people should slack harder at their jobs. You're not paid enough for this shit. Alright, let's give it a go, Pissman. I'm hoping for better luck than we had yesterday. And I'm feeling pretty optimistic. Oh. Okay, I managed to not totally waste it. Oh shit. Thank you, teammates. Oh man, traded with them, still pretty nice. No complaints there. They definitely had the drop on me and I just got real lucky. Get some of this home base while we're here. I can feel the death stare of two different snipers who want to eat my lunch. Traded again, this time with Big Shoe. Ooh, very, very close game at the halfway mark. Pissman, I think we're better than these guys. I'm pretty sure we can take this. I think that they're just a nice place in their cycle. Oh, well, maybe I spoke too soon. I also have a very low score for this point. I'm falling apart here, Pissman. Oh my god, I got killed by somebody else's tenta-missiles. I am so sorry, blue team. We got this.
Oh no!
Oh man, I ran right into his damn shower. Nicely done by whatever his name is. 30 seconds to go. They are now in the lead. We're gonna have to push, push, push. I still believe in us. I will try not to make any more boneheaded mistakes in these final seconds. That'll help. Fingers crossed. I finally pulled it together for the last 25 seconds or so, and my god, is that close. Woo! Hell yes. Very, very good game, Pissman. Nicely done. I was really, really worried there for a moment. Oh, well, Pissman, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully you can come hang out with us again after you're done chowing down on your brain food. We'll see you then. You're going to be even better once you're refreshed, fully energized. I guess I'll still hit keep going. Sorry, by the way, team. Yikes! I had a doo-doo game. Dakota and Flake. Nicely done. Carrying me. And nicely done with the sniper there, Pissman. I cannot do it. Don't have the skills. Alright, it does look like it's just me, so I see if I can't leave this lobby so we can do a volcano bag. Doesn't look like it at the moment. If I were a betting man, I'd say we're headed straight for a communication error. Not true. That's why I'm not a betting man. Okay. We no longer have Pissman to carry me, but I have his legacy here to honor, and that should be motivation enough. Oh, we had his favorite color, too. Yellow. Okay, how are we doing? Seen a lot of both yellow and blue, hard to say. Now it's looking pretty bad for blue. We seem to be camping their base. Still very early, not even halfway over, so shouldn't start celebrating yet, of course. Should probably even run with my tail between my legs for the moment. Oh, damn it! Oh, damn it! Oh, I thought I made it. Nicely done. Blue. You bastards. Uh-oh, it looks like blue is now straight up even with us. But it might just be a momentary blip. No reason to fear. Well, I thought he was doing some kind of ultimate, but I don't see where he went. Maybe my teammate took care of him for me.
Run!
Nice. Traded. But that's okay. At this point, we are ahead enough that I can trade with them as long as I'm in their base like that. 5 seconds. Let's keep this on lock. Uh-oh. How'd we do? Ah, Grovel, that's so good to hear, man. I would love to get some Splatoon in with you over your nice 3-day break. Any other plans, by the way, Grovel, over your 3 days other than Splatoon? Gonna get some Bayonetta time in. What are the other big holiday games that have come out? The dreadful Gotham Knights. I guess God of War Ragnarok's not out yet. But very cool, man. Yeah, I hope to get a bunch in with you. I'm gonna go ahead and hit stop, and we'll do our first volcano bag of the day. Let's get that going. And how are you enjoying Bayonetta 3, Grovel? Is it everything worth the, what, 8-year wait or maybe longer? How long has it been since Bayonetta 2? And I also, wasn't it like a Switch announced alongside of the Switch or pretty in that first year or something? It's been very long in the two. This is one of these things that's like, oh my god, I can't believe it's finally out. And then, of course, unfortunate for, I'm guessing, everybody there, the release was all marred by that seemingly crazy woman, the voice actress for the first 2 games, who managed to really destroy everybody's sympathies for her because she doesn't seem to be a very decent person. Still at the very beginning, and remind me, Grovel, again, you're a fan of the... Uh-oh, my bag seems to be leaking. This might be the last day for this volcano bag. You're a big fan of, Grovel, the franchise as a whole. You've played Bayonetta 1 and 2, however long ago those were now. Or is this your first time with the... her hair is sometimes her weapon, right? Kind of remember that. I think it sounds like not a total fever dream. Regular battle. Let's do this. I have sprung a leak somehow in my volcano bag, as you may have heard. Meaning I'm going to have to do these even quicker. Otherwise, the product will slowly escape on me. We'll have to bring a fresh one out for next time. Here we go. Let's go ahead and finish this before the game starts. Beautiful. And let's make it 3 in a row here. That's not too much to ask for. I was really hoping to take that homie out. Looking pretty good for orange at the moment. Go stop by their base, see how things are doing up here. Looks nice. Very orange.
Oh,
Damn it, nicely done from FaZe Squid with the Splatbrella. He played that perfectly. And looks like they are now pulling ahead on us. See if we can't put an end to this rally. Uh-oh.
oh no! Just run!
I survived. I can't ask for anything more than that. Played my hammer in a dumb spot. They got me in the end. Uh-oh. Blue is starting to really pull away with it here. Not impossible for a comeback in the last 45 seconds, but it's going to take a lot of effort.
They're fucking killer whale.
Nicely done. Ooh, although they had to give up some time to chase me down, and the orange guys really put that to use. Hopefully I don't die immediately upon spawning in. I'm alive for now. I'm not sure it's going to matter ultimately. Uh-oh. Go orange. Oh my god, I think they're doing it. It is going to be so close. No idea how that's going to shake out. Oh, pretty badly for us, actually, is the final answer. Nope. Never mind. We won by 5%. I would have said we lost that by 7. I would have put those numbers at our team's scores swapped and us at even a worse position. Sometimes I'm just so off about what that map looks like. Either way, that was totally on our orange team friends. Really carried me there. Thank you, guys. A lot of kills they got. Eric Nefron, welcome, man. Good to see you. It is a new weapon. How observant of you. Just a temporary thing. We're splooshomaticking as opposed to blobbing, but it's temporary, and we're even going back to the blob at some point today. Grovel, by the way, clarifies for the Bayonetta people like me who aren't 100% sure what's going on, and this really does clarify it. Grovel says that Bayonetta, her hair is her outfit, plus she can use it to summon demons. Well, that only makes sense if your hair is going to be, if you're going to use your hair as your outfit, you might as well triple dip and use it as the medium in which to summon demons and elder gods to vanquish your foes. If it's not only going to decorate your scalp, but also keep your body warm, why not use it to summon Beelzebub? Why not? Bayonetta, she is just a practical lady. Back in we go. I see Pissman there. I'm not sure if he's back. Oh, he is back. Well, good. I just hit cancel for you, Pissman. I hope you'll come join me again. Sorry about that. It was a quick meal, Pissman. All right. We're on a 3-game win streak, Pissman. An unprecedented 4th. And by unprecedented, I mean... it hasn't happened today. Which is... Oh, I haven't hit start with this crew. I'm just blathering on. Anyways, let's get our second volcano bag going. Day up. I've been watching, guys, on Netflix, and I've only watched 3 of them, Buttholes, and they definitely increase in quality. At least the first 3 have gotten progressively better, and that is the anthology series Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. That's a mouthful, tongue twister. It is the new spooky horror anthology series, brand new to Netflix. Envisioned, led by Guillermo del Toro, horror director, Oscar winner extraordinaire, guy who did Shape of the Water, Pan's Labyrinth, Blade 2. What was the Bradley Cooper movie from last year? Sorry, I keep forgetting to actually hit all the buttons I need to hit. Anyways, the anthology show, they're each an hour long, and they're all pretty brutal. The 3 that I've watched, they're super gory, grisly. The first one is actively bad. The second one is pretty good, and the third one is grisly, nasty fun, starring F. Murray Abraham. And if you're not afraid of watching autopsies, which is admittedly a grisly affair, it is a very, very fun premise about an autopsy gone wrong, but maybe oh so right. Wonderful little episode. Again, that's called Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. If you like horror anthology, give it a shot. Go and maybe skip the first one. This man chowing down on the chicken quesadillas. A classic American food, the chicken quesadilla. As American as General Tso's chicken and spaghetti and meatballs. Oh no! Missed my jump. Got obliterated from behind. Well played. Purple dude, well played. Having trouble finding our purple enemies here. Looks like you guys are holding them down pretty well in their own base. Let's go see if I can't get that sniper. Nope. Nice. Thanks, Big Dingus and Piss Man. I'm gonna get the hell out of there before that happens to me. At least I traded with M and prevented them from running back to our base. Excellent job, Piss Man. Holding them down in their base.
Oh no, I missed my jump!
Well, that's okay. I got a random splat of M on my way down. worked out kind of well. Unfortunate for purple. Oh shit! Nice bomb.
There's a wave break.
Just 12 more seconds.
Oh no!
So sorry. Uh-oh. I think they're gonna win. I think they pulled ahead at the last second. I could be, of course, totally wrong. One of these things, that looks more purple to me. Oh my god, guys, that is one where they pulled that off like last, maybe even less than 2 seconds was that swing there at the end. I had an unfortunate death in the final 10, and it was a brutal, heartbreaking loss. King Yeti, welcome back, man. Good to see you. How have you been? Hope you had a great Halloween. We gave it our all, orange, and I think we were actually better than them. I think they just got there right at the nice little peak of their push, and if the game had gone on another 10 seconds, I think we would have cemented it. It might be a little conceited to say, but it seemed like we had them. Eric says that the worst thing about autopsies, and boy, this is an intriguing sentence. I have about 1 billion follow-up questions, and I'm sure almost everybody else does. And but Eric says that autopsies, in regards to autopsies, that the worst part is not the sights, that it is actually the sounds. You never forget those sounds. Boy, Eric, I never thought about it in those terms. How, you know, I guess I only really thought about an autopsy as an assault for your eyes. But yeah, it would be some really, truly sickening, awful sounds. Bone saws, sound of meat being torn, the sound of, oh yeah, crunching and cracking. I would assume that would have to be quite traumatic. But, first question, Eric. Have you been witness to many autopsies? And if so, if you don't mind sharing, under what contexts? Oh my god. Balls of steel from Jibo there. He saw me coming with a hammer barreling straight down on him. And he took his sweet time to get his perfect shot and snipe me before... Oh shit. Oh shit. Still alive for now? Oh crap! Sorry, Twix, you definitely had the drop on me.
Oh, messed that up.
Well, I got another guy hiding there. Whoa, look at that gear on Twix. That is some impressive legwork. All 4 little chunks on each piece are matching. That took some effort. Uh-oh. It is looking real close at the moment. Look at all these killer whales.
Oh no, oh no!
Oh my god, excellent bomb from Jibo. Ooh, took me out. And even better, I had my hammer, which I was planning on using after I killed his ass. Excellent play by Jibo. That piece of shit. Oh, that's nice. 2 last-second splats, probably not enough time to make too much of a difference, but I think we got that? No. Not even, no, we did not. Sorry, green team. We really tried on that one. And again, another one. Can't feel bad about that one. We came so close. Didn't feel like we got robbed or outplayed or... Just a good competitive game. My chunk. Do you get chunks if your gear levels up again? I thought I just saw a little star piece fall off one of my pieces of gear. Do I now have that? I didn't know. Anyways, I've been missing chat. I'm so sorry. And of course, we have hopefully an excellent story from Eric here. King Yeti says that he's never done an autopsy, but he did do CPR on his mother-in-law when she died. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. They told me to push hard, and she was so frail, her chest cracked. King Yeti, I hope you don't feel bad about that. I hope you harbor no guilt or feelings of, what could have been or what did you do. I'm not sure if those very kind, helpful EMTs or anybody or doctors, ER doctors told you, but CPR is not, it is not a clean, simple, easy process as it is portrayed on TV. This is a horrifying fact that I just changed my mind on a lot of health-related things after I'd heard it. I think it's something like 90% of doctors say that they don't even want somebody to perform CPR on them, let alone like a DNR if they're, in a vegetative state. But even the act of CPR, most doctors say, don't even bother. Almost always you end up cracking somebody's ribs or multiple ribs or their whole rib cage and doing some serious damage that way. That is mostly even worthless though, because so very, very, very incredibly very few people that actually have CPR performed on them survive. And then you are very likely to have some incredibly debilitating physical impairments or... I'm sorry, I just died. But yes, it's a brutal thing. Pop culture TV makes it look like it's a very easy solution that is almost this miracle cure, but in fact it is a desperate last-minute attempt to do something that is often futile. Excellent blobbing. I am so sorry. We are falling apart, pink team. I was talking too much about CPR. Getting tracked by a sniper. Jeez, man, he wants my corpse. Woof, what a game. Well, you know what? After this one, I'm going to take a brief break, Pissman. I need to get recentered, get another volcano bag inside of me, get a little bit higher. And then we'll come back refreshed. I hope you'll rejoin me then. I don't even want to see the score on this one. That was brutal. Okay. Oh, Pissman's dipping out anyways. Eric says that about the CPR that happens a lot with the elderly. As I was saying, I mean, it happens a lot with anybody. The ribs, while pretty sturdy, thick bones, are not meant to have that much pressure applied to them that consistently for that many minutes. And of course, there is usually an overlap. People who do need CPR are often people who are frail to begin with. Not many able-bodied people require CPR, and then, so they're more physically frail to begin with. It's an awful thing. King Yeti said that before her mother-in-law went, she hit some 98 Bubba and never woke up. That's not a bad, it's dying is not a peaceful affair often. It can be a pretty protracted, grisly, awful, not very, speaking of things that aren't portrayed correctly in media, death is usually a longer, more arduous process than portrayed, and to go in your sleep after having some nice Bubba Kush or 98 Bubba wouldn't be the worst way. King Yeti says that he assumes that it was the chemo that killed her. Well, I mean, while chemo is, of course, a miracle in many aspects, it often is a killer for frail people because the toll it takes on your body in order to combat the cancer. I mean, it is, radioactive medicine. So anyways, let's move. I'm so sorry to be talking so much downer talk. Let's get this bag going. Eric says, in regards to autopsies, that he's done a couple. One was a patient he knew very well, and he was so shocked by his passing that he performed his code, I guess meaning the person who, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Eric, calls his death? Is that what calling their code is like calling their time of death? Wow, Eric says that he had been successfully listed for kidney transplant, so he passed rigorous cardiac testing, which is, of course, a thing that they do on any kind of organ donor list, is they want to make sure that you are a healthy, person who is going to live a long, peaceful, healthy, enjoyable life if you receive an organ donation. So his friend here looked like he had received that clean bill of health, and then boom, still, wow. I guess, I don't want to be, I almost said something super morbid, not meaning to be, but like, if anything, it's, well, neither here nor there. Can organs be double transplanted? Surely not, right? Like if your friend had received a kidney or kidneys, could he then pass those kidneys on himself? I would imagine not. I don't know why, but the body is a mystery to me. Less of a mystery to Eric, though. Well, Eric says that mystery solved, that he had extensive coronary disease and his arteries were circumferentially calcified. Yikes. He was on probably a time bomb all along. That sounds awful. Poor guy. And probably a total wicked, awful surprise to not just you, but his entire family. You get this clean bill of health, you think you're on the list to get the thing you need to survive, and you've got some other trap laying in wait inside of your body. Woof. Bravo, welcome. Man, Eric, I am so sorry you had to go through that. Wow. And Eric does clarify that an organ cannot be double transplanted. That just seems so obviously true, but I didn't know for sure. But it is such a challenge to get an organ into a body, or out of a body and into another one time around, that I can't imagine it is going to be up for much more trauma than that. Anyways, let's get this second volcano back on. Eric, also, thank you so much for sharing all of that. I really appreciate it. And I had... I will tell you to definitely avoid that third episode of that show I was mentioning. It is... it doesn't skimp on the auditory parts of the... that process. There's a lot of cracking and popping and pulling. Maybe nothing so specific and how would you describe it? Wow, yeah, your description of the scalpel cutting through coronaries is just the idea of that being a sound that is imprinted on your mind. It's both so easy to understand, but at the same time, like, it doesn't, I'm sure it almost sounds like nothing, but paired with other things, it has to be, as you said, something you'll never forget, and gives you goosebumps however long or however many years or months later. It still gives you goosebumps just thinking about it. Woof. Oh, yes, man. Yes, if you'd like to join, please, feel free to do so. I'll make our room again. This man says that on topic, he had an SVT attack in April, had to go to the doctor and get a procedure done. He's all fixed up now. I'm so glad to hear you are all fixed up and doing well. Pissman, I will profess my ignorance. I am not sure, I'm looking it up right now, what an SVT attack is. A supraventricular tachycardia. So super on topic. I had never heard of the acronym or the actual condition. It occurs when an abnormal electrical impulse suddenly starts in the upper chambers of the heart and overrides the heart's natural rhythm. Is this a thing that somebody gets? Is this a reason you get a pacemaker? Wow. Man, that sounds super scary. Pissman, sorry you had to go through with that. Glad your procedure was a success. And Eric, of course, knew exactly what an SVT is, and describes it very succinctly as just a rapid heartbeat. Eric, I'm so curious, what... I am so sorry. I honestly did not know, and if you had told me, I am so sorry I forgot that you were or are a doctor, I think, seemingly. Although I guess you don't actually have to have a medical license to do an autopsy, because coroners don't actually have to have medical licenses, I guess. I'm so curious what it is you do in the medical field, and if you wouldn't mind sharing with us. And I didn't also know that an autopsy was such a thing that, you could do for a patient. I thought it was a specific thing done by a specific type of medical professional, a coroner or whatever. But I guess a coroner is only involved if there is some suspicion of foul play. Now I'm professing both my ignorance of the medical balls of both the medical field and the legal profession. Coroners sort of befuddle me. I was dumb. Sort of should have just committed to trying to fight old Doot there. Instead, I did the old panic. Which again, just not the strategy for success. Panic.
Oh no!
All right, things are looking good. Look like we're turning it around a little bit. Oh, they got a wave break. Boy, do I hate that thing. Oh no! Oh, it looks like we are going to lose. I was the last one out, and I just got wrecked. So sorry about that, green team. Hell of a game, though. Eric, I'm sorry. I think you have mentioned maybe that you're a nephrologist. You work with kidney patients. I'm so sorry, man. And a very, very, very in-demand career, and one that is only going to be in more demand as time goes on. I've seen estimates of the amount of people who are going to need dialysis going forward, and it seems horrendous. It's a pretty invasive process. Boy, Eric, I'm guessing you see just so much of the worst parts of our medical industry, industrial complex, working with dialysis patients. Like, I assume no industry is so heavily regulated insurance-wise as dialysis. Like having to deal with Medicare and Medicaid and all of that, and on some incredibly sick, desperate people too, I'm sure. Woof, man. Eric says that in response to, I asked him about the autopsy, that he was just observing it. His patient had died actually while in his, while having dialysis performed in his unit. My God, makes that even more awful sounding. Oh, sorry, Piss Man. Let me remake that lobby. I'm getting distracted here. My bad on that. Man, we're a country that is getting older and older by the day. I mean, that's not really much of an observation. Everybody recognizes that, but and we are pretty lucky among the West of having a younger population than many of our sort of demographic equals. But it's going to be a rocky, crazy ride over the next 30 years as so many more people age into needing full-time or extensive medical care. And many of those jobs necessary to perform those actions are some of the worst paying in the medical field. A lot of people leaving those jobs just when they are going to be in the highest demand. It is just going to be a rough couple of years, I assume. Excellent kill by Agent 4 in his little teddy bear costume.
Run!
Graded. Eric does confirm that the task of dealing with all of the federal bureaucracies involved. I mean, there's so many. HHS, FDA. I don't need to go on with all of the alphabet soup, but they're notoriously the hardest, worst parts of any of these jobs, and they are not getting better. They're, you know, I think so many people would be legitimately, truly infuriated if they understood how much of their time their doctor spends not helping people or using their medical license at all, but instead dealing with Medicaid and Medicare and Medicaid administrative tasks, and not just the, like, you know, administrative staff at the doctor's office, but the actual doctor themselves too is having to spend a real an absolutely preposterous percentage of their time, and these highly trained people that we have in a very limited reserve. Like, this is another thing I just don't think people truly get about the state of the medical, why healthcare in this country fucking sucks so much is, you know, we love the free market here in the United States. We always talk about how our healthcare is so great because we have the free market, the free market, the free market. Our healthcare is better than anybody's because, you know, free market this, free market that, yada, yada, yada. It ain't. And I'm not even talking about reimbursement rates and any of that stupid shit. I'm going to hit stop here for a second, piss man. And I'm sorry because I might go on a small little rant. And I'm sorry. It's not a free market in any sense of the form. It's just 100% not. And I'm not talking about any administrative stuff, any of that. I don't think many people quite understand that our amount of experts or our medical doctors is artificially constrained, heavily so, just unbelievably infuriatingly so that they will be as in demand and as valuable as they are. The AMA only permits there are only so many medical schools in the United States. There are only so many people that the American Medical Association will permit to become doctors every year. There are so many more people that would love to go to there, and not just people. There are so many incredibly qualified, brilliant people that would be amazing doctors, that would die to go to medical school today, that are being prevented from doing so that we don't flood the market with too many endocrinologists. We're more concerned with making sure that your podiatrist has a very little competition, that instead of making people better, we limit artificially the number of these people that can be minted every year, not for any other reason, not because we don't have enough qualified people. That's what the excuse may be. but just simply because we don't want to oversupply these professions. Of course, if you look at why the AMA refuses to open more medical schools or, permit more med students in every class, they'll say it's all about quality control. It's really not. It's just a market manipulation tactic. Our healthcare is so expensive, not in small part because there is a cartel on the number of doctors that can be minted every year, and that number is purposefully less than the number that we need. It is by design fewer than we need for a healthy population. Like, we make slightly fewer so they will be very busy and very valuable. And it's incredibly dumb and not a sign of a healthy nor smart society. Eric says they knew that they were in trouble when he saw his first teenager with type 2 diabetes. It's going to be bananas. Yes, I don't understand the... There's just so much that we pretend to know that we don't, Eric. That we just don't know. That we have some speculations that we then run as answers, when of course we just don't know. There are all kinds of theories about why juvenile diabetes is skyrocketing, but none of them seem totally satisfactory to me. My guess is we just really don't know. Of course, the answer is going to be a multifaceted thing, but there has to be something more singular than that. But yes, how terrifying is that many, many young people are going to go their entire lives with something as, while manageable, still pretty awful as type 2 diabetes. Ugh. Eric, yes, it's... And there's also, Eric, there is no reason that medical school needs to be as hard and... yes, I need to choose my words more carefully here. It should, of course, be rigorous and difficult, and you only want people who are very talented and very skilled and very motivated to do it. I suggest that is a pool of people probably 10 times at least what we have right now that would willingly do it. But there's no reason that we need to make med school, or like you have to do med school, then your internship, then your residency, that whole like 12-year grind. If you want to specialize in something incredibly niche, if you want to be a specialist, it doesn't seem to me that you need to know as much as all of your... Basically, if you want to be a cardiologist or whatever, something more specialized than just your standard physician, you need way more education. You basically have to learn everything, and then you need to learn all the stuff on top of that, the very specific stuff. But you have to have all the foundational stuff. I don't think you necessarily need for every cardiologist to know all of the intricacies about the human foot, for example. I would think you could design medical schools far more specifically for whatever the kind of doctor it's going to be. Obviously, there might be some harm on the margin to having doctors not be as widely versed in every kind of medical, every part of the human physiology and biology and anatomy, but there are a dearth of a lot of doctors. We need a lot more people doing a lot more specialized care. And the way we're doing it right now is just not enough. I don't know why we don't try something different. And then the myth about doctors too are we take an additional 12 years to train people to do this job. And let's say you go to a cardiologist and you want an opinion about something that isn't totally black or white, say whether you need an angioplasty or not, but whether your arrhythmia might be the sign of some kind of further health trouble down the line because your parents had this, that, or the other, the likelihood that two cardiologists are going to give you the same advice is very low, because we don't like to admit how much subjectivity there is in the medical profession, but it's also why we tell people to get second opinions all the time, because people have them very often, and that's a sign that, you could probably let more people be doctors, because even the ones you do mint aren't right the majority of the time. Anyways, I keep ranting. I'm so sorry. Let's get our next bag here going. We'll get back to the Splatoon. I should have switched cameras over, to be honest. If I was going to go on a rant for that long. I'll do that now. I'm hoping, though, Eric, that any one of the miracle biological cures is right around the corner to save us from all of these horrific health consequences of our Western lifestyle. Like, I'm ready to just have some kidneys of mine cultured from some of my stem cells grown in a lab and inserted into my body. That kind of stuff. I'm ready for, just any of the million different things that are always right on the horizon that are going to revolutionize individual healthcare. We'll have, you'll have your healthcare tailored to your specific DNA. That's not even talking about CRISPR. Roku4, welcome Roku4. Thanks for hanging out with us in Twitch. We're going to get back to the Splatoon in just a moment. We're going to power through this bag. It's got a leak, so let's get through it before it just dissipates into the air. I need to stop ranting about the medical. There are many more people who are far more qualified than me to make the indictment than me for why our healthcare in this country is bad and getting worse. And also just health writ large. We are dying younger, or men are here in this country. Still a shocking thing. Really shocking thing. We're dying earlier. If you would have asked me as a wee lad, that could I imagine a scenario where, outside of, truly apocalyptic ones, where the average lifespan of a human, my contemporaries, people my age, would be less than it was for my parents, I would have said you're crazy. But it's happening. And it's not all just, it is a lot the deaths of despair, your overdoses and suicides and sketchy accidents, but it is also things like juvenile diabetes or getting diabetes earlier in life, leading to additional health complications and dying earlier. It's weird. It's not good. And it's still true, even, of course, if you control for coronavirus, that really accelerated it. But I think even controlling for that, we all die a little bit earlier from 2020 to 2021, I think. Anyways, our friend is back. It looks like hemp equals cannabis and cannabis hemp, according to Jack Herrera and Rick Ono, says yo-yo organically gained amusement yoga. Don't know what that means. I thought for a second you were going to be one of those wonderfully spammed names that is just an amalgamation of the most vile and awful racial stereotypes and epitaphs, but nope, maybe not. Pissman asks, what's my dog's name? That dog, her name is Newt. She is being surprisingly quiet today. She usually doesn't like it when I'm streaming, lets me know about it, but she's been pretty chill right now. So we'll hopefully keep that up. What about mRNA experimental shots? I think, unfortunately, it does look like we're going to have a bit of a conspiracy theorist here, referring to the vaccines, which are the first widely used vaccines to incorporate our RNA. I should not be the one to talk about it. I don't understand it well enough. There are plenty of great explainers out there. All I can say, though, Mr. Hemp equals cannabis is, I am vaccinated and boosted. Totally understandable if you elected not to do it. Seems like it's a wise thing to do, but you do you. I, however, quite appreciate Western medicine in those moments. I think the vaccine is truly one of the world's greatest accomplishments in the 21st century, probably. Nothing like it. I mean, it was a global effort, a hell of a rally, a hell of a rollout. I mean, if there's one thing we can look back on that has happened since the millennium and say, like, this gives you hope, this makes you think maybe we can do this, I actually would say it is the development and rollout of the mRNA vaccines and the Johnson & Johnson non-RNA vaccine. But I understand that might be a controversial opinion. Let's finish this back. Later, Eric. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Hemp says, I'm a fan of George Carlin, right? Of course. Hemp asks, didn't Canada not recommend for certain age demographics to not get those shots? That's a lot of, that's like dodecahedron negative in there, hemp cannabis. A lot of didn'ts, nots, and no's. And I'm not sure I've got the linguistic skills to unpack where it ultimately ends up. But the answer is, do I know what I think you're talking about? No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is it possibly true that Canada at some point recommended some age groups to not get vaccines? Sure, possible. Would I base my entire decision for me personally not to get the vaccines weighed against all of the other evidence that says it will help prevent infection of the coronavirus, and then additionally, if you do get infection, prevent the most catastrophic health outcomes? I would, as we always talk about here on Wheats, one of our favorite things is we are excellent Bayesian reasoners. We like our Bayesian reasons. We update our priors. So I'm going to update my priors and say maybe that there was some time where somebody in Canada said something to the effect of some age group shouldn't take vaccines for a time for some reason. So I've got that, and then I've got everything else. And if we're gonna let's put them on the scales here, and I think I'm still gonna go with take that vaccine. I like the Canadians. I respect them. I don't know what Canadian said it, and I really only have your description of that event. I guess I could Google it, but I still don't think it would change my mind. Although I appreciate the comment nonetheless. Curious where you come down on non-COVID vaccines. Hemp equals cannabis. Were you skeptical of vaccines before this? Did you if you have children, or if you are to have children, would you vaccinate them against, the very common vaccines that all children in the West get, or would you try to forego those as well? I'm not asking judgmentally. I'm just curious when your skepticism of the idea of vaccines came in, and if it is specific or more generalized. Anyways, let's go ahead and switch back to Splatoon. We've had some real grim topics, though I appreciate everybody contributing, sharing their very cool stories and sad stories. Pissman says, what is the average age of death? Well, it depends on who you are, where you live, what your gender is, and what your, maybe most importantly, and sadly, Pissman, what your socioeconomic status is. Really nothing indicates how long you're going to live, like how many zeros are in your checking account. It's an unfortunate truth, but the richer you are, the longer you tend to live. Now, if we're just speaking specifically about Americans, assuming you're a man, I think it is now, I don't want to speak out of turn, it is down from a height of like 77 to now 75 something, maybe 75 point something. Could be totally off, but it is down from a peak of 77 at one point for men. Women is still 78, 78 point something, I think. All those may be wrong. Please check those figures yourself. Hemp counters that it's not just this random person in Canada, but it is also the Surgeon General of Florida who says that certain age groups of people shouldn't get vaccines. But I'm not sure if you guys know about the Surgeon General of Florida. They also aren't maybe the best source for your whether or not you should take the vaccine. And even if they were a more credible doctor, still have to do my Bayesian reasoning. Random Canadian and the Surgeon General of the state in the union with the highest level of obesity, type 2 diabetes, suicide, homicide, all of those things. Not true, but it's up there for Florida. Still have to say, I'm going to take everybody else's advice. I keep promising to move back to Splatoon. I'm sorry. Let's do this. Let's get our last oven here. And then we'll hop back into a lobby. All right, well, gonna have to block our dumb friend Hemp Cannabis. I was gonna listen to his vaccine skepticism, but his comments about young women get you permanently and irrevocably kicked off. Those are not even humored to bat away. I'm so sorry. But he's back for a while. Yes, Cray J, I did spend a long time rambling about God knows what. But I am back if you would like to join us. Me. Thank you, Piss Man. Who is using a new weapon. Ooh la la. Ah, Roku 4, of course you can join us. Let me give you my friend code here. Hold on just a second. And you can add me and join right in. And thank you for asking, Roku. Genuinely glad to play with anybody out there. Always more fun to play with people you quasi-know. All right, I'm going to switch over my camera for just a second so I don't reveal anybody else's name while we accept Roku 4's friend request. Nice Kirby avatar, the Roku. Holy shit. Looking at your playtimes right now. My man likes the Smash Brothers. Good dude. Sorry about that, Piss Man. And no problems about that, Roku. Thanks for waiting. Oh, not that long, Piss Man. I have certainly seen more hours played on Smash Brothers, but that's for the Roku to say. Let me take a look at my gear while we're waiting here. Put on some fresh threads. Hopefully our lobby doesn't dissolve again. Just a second. The Roku comes clean and says 1K hours of Smash Brothers time. When you have a game that good, it's easy to spend 40 days doing that. Well, we're just waiting for Roku to join up here, and then we will get started with a historic streak of victories. I have no doubt. No doubt. Did I not accept it? Oh my god. So sorry. How did I mess that up? What the H? Roku, you are so right. I just hit B. I saw become friends, didn't accept it. My total bad. Piss Man, that lobby's probably gonna shit the bed again because I really bungled that one up. Roku, I definitely accepted it. Piss Man, please forgive me. Everybody out there, I'm really high. I'm so sorry. We got this for real. Oh, Piss Man is in a game already. That's okay. Hopefully he'll join us after this one. I'm going to swap over to the Splatoon cam. There's Piss Man right there. We got Roku waiting in the wings. Hopefully I did accept it. I really, really think I hit A all the requisite number of times. There we go. The Roku with his quarter note. And some kind of roller. What are you rolling with, Roku? Heat Waves! Welcome back, Heat Waves. Good to see you again. Hopefully, you'd like to join us for a future game as well, Heat Wave. We had some awesome success with you a week and a half ago or so, whenever that was. And looks like Roku is rocking the Dynamo roller, which is a very heavy roller. I've seen people do some amazing stuff with the roller. I'm terrible with it, but always love playing on a team with a roller because I think they are usually excellent weapons and always great teammates. Oh, we got a lot of rollers on our team. Well, that's okay, Heat Waves. We don't play to win, we play to have fun here. Doo-doo. And I can promise you, Heat Wave, we're gonna have more fun with you. And, you know, don't think you're gonna be any worse than me. Uh-oh. Trizuka, watch out, Roku! Barely survived. And ultimately did not. Taken out by the Splattershot Jr. Embarrassing. That's gonna go really poorly. Woof. Okay, been a rough start. I'm gonna choose to be naive and say we can turn this around. By naive, I mean totally optimistic. Nailed me from the side. Teeth T again with the Splattershot Jr. Lethal with that. He saw his moment to take out the big scary hammer and took it. Darn it! I had the drop on that guy and everything. I'm real sorry about that. Team, rough game. Oh, I tried to turn around before it. It's too late. Was I getting teabagged? I don't think I'd ever seen somebody gloat over my corpse in Splatoon before. How indecorous of them. Oh, shit! That's a crab tank. Holy hell! I feel like that's one of my worst performances ever. I must have died like 8 times. That seems about right. Brutal. So sorry about that, blue team. We're gonna get our heads on straight here. Maybe we'll even have our friend Heat Waves here to join us. Edward Gutierrez, welcome. So good to see you. Looks like we've got an awful, terrible troll back in here again. I'm gonna ban him again. Holy shit. Insistent, this troll. He really, really wants to get his garbage messages across. Oh no, we lost the Roku. Usually just lose the remote. Well, welcome Puppet, aka Heat Waves. Uh-oh, you got kicked. Well, I hope you can join us again. Oh no, that actually happened to me last week, Roku. While streaming, I got kicked in a game and then got a 10-minute ban. It ended our stream. Hopefully we'll still be here if you're still around in 10 minutes to play. That really sucks, man. All right, Puppet. Thanks for joining us. There's a sniper. Let's try to run away, survive another day. Well, this is a great start. Definitely can't say that about our last couple. I cannot believe I got that dude. Another sniper ready to avenge him. Oh my god, is that utterly brutal for Orange Team. Heat waves / puppet coming in and showing us how it's really done here. Worried he wasn't playing well. Apparently not. An unfounded worry. To go clean up the base a little bit. Looks like you guys got that on lockdown just fine. Hammer time. Sorry I couldn't save you, homie. You gotta imagine they're gonna come to our flank at some point. But maybe not. Looks like things are just getting worse for him. Excellent snipe there. That's got to feel pretty good for Lackless. I'm happy for him. He needed to pick me up from that one. And he really earned it. That was an excellent shot to my brain while I was hammering away. Definitely wasn't going to be enough, though. Great game, Blue Team. Holy shit. Amazing. Roku says that we can do private battles without the ban. Didn't realize that. If it's okay with you, probably just gonna wait because I'm so confident and I'm so high I would mess it up if I tried. Feel free to go ahead and do whatever it is you want to do, but we'd love for you to join us after your 6 or so more minutes are up. And sorry I am too high to try to set up a private game. But I promise you it's for the best. What a game, guys. Amazing. Wow, I thought for sure that they were going to have a player missing. That wasn't the case. They really just were annihilated. They had 3 snipers, it looks like. That does seem like a recipe for a lot of disaster and anguish. Not a great way of getting a lot of paint out with snipers. Great way of killing people if your snipers are good, but no. He Wave says we could do private battles of 2v2. And, oh, but looks like Roku is joining Pissman for the moment. Well, hopefully we can all get back up together again in a short time. It looks like it's just Puppet and I for this game. Sorry to lose you, Pissman. Oh, dingus! Excellent takedown by that funny looking face there. Wow, lot of free space still to ink.
Damn it!
I thought I outplayed him, but I was the one being outplayed. It's like a Greek effing tragedy.
Oh,
Shit! Oh shit balls. That calls for a total shit balls. Well, that gave them an easy way to push ahead for the moment, temporarily, while we gather ourselves and come back stronger than ever for the final minute.
oh crap! No!
Oh man, messed that one up. So sorry, blue team. Still very close, closer than it was when I was last saw it, but they are definitely ahead at the moment. We've got 40 seconds to turn it back around again, which it looks like we might be doing. Oh, damn it. Oh no, oh no! Let that person get a nice double kill. All right, let's not die going right out to the center. Still alive for the moment. Pulled around the corner in the last second, but I think we pulled it up. Pulled it out. I think we did. Maybe. Maybe not. Actually, that is way closer than I thought. Not really. Comfortable victory. Way to go, blue team. Nice. Ah, Roku thinks they're unbanned. So, hopefully you'll be able to rejoin us. 0 and 6. Sorry, team. Worked out okay. We still got the victory. Take a look at my gear. Don't have any question marks. Who cares? Too high to notice. Excellent game, Puppet. Helping us out with those 5 splats. Keeping us in competition. We got the Piss Man back. I'm gonna finish this volcano bag. The spots are full. Uh-oh. I'm not sure, Roku, who would have joined us. I don't know Paris. Believe me, Paris ain't no friend of mine. Team Odysseus, fuck Paris. Helen was a bitch. Well, I sacrificed myself to take out a wave breaker. That's the story I'm going to tell myself there. I did it nobly, with intention. Not, I just ran into it stupidly, and then was immediately annihilated by the other team. It was a noble sacrifice. I think I can go through those. Nice. Wow, they are real good about shooting me in the back on this one when I am hammering. Gotta remember not to go out too aggressively. Otherwise, I end up shot in the back.
Oh shit, no!
Nicely done, Reef Slider. Oh, that was a sad. That one hurt. I thought I had them, but they were just toying with me, waiting for their moment to ride their dolphin to victory.
Fuck!
Oh, man. I'm falling apart out here, guys. Shake it off. Let's not boner up this hammer this time.
No, damn it!
Rocked by the Gloogadoolies. Never, ever, ever let your guard down against the Gloogadoolies.
Oh no!
They had to splat me one last time before it ended, just for good measure with a Booyah Bomb. Hurts the heart. Brutal, guys. I am so sorry, blue team. I am not playing at peak performance here. So, Edward, welcome back. Hadn't seen you for a bit. Edward says he wishes he were high right now. I'm sorry, man. Are you in an area without access to easy, legal THC? I went 0 and 6 again. It's become a real theme here. Let's go ahead and hit keep going. Realize that one was always going to be, we're getting the team back together. The group was waiting for its Roku to really make us a unit. Before this, we were just 3 people working together, trying our best. But with Roku here, we're no longer just a group of 3. Well, now we're a team of 4. It's pretty much the same thing as before, but just with one more person in it. That one person is Roku. The greatest of all, the weirdest of all the tech platforms. What really is Roku? Ask yourselves. Is Roku a TV maker? No, of course not. Is Roku primarily a box maker? Not so much at this point. That's how they got their start. That seems expected after that long. But what is Roku now? I guess an advertising platform primarily. And also an excellent player of Splatoon. So sorry, let's try one more time here, guys. Let's get the band back together by assembling it once the first time. Uh-oh. I see not so many people on my friends list all of a sudden. Okay. That's 3. That's 4. Let's do this. This is the band both getting back together and coming together for the first time. An unprecedented event in the history of groups of 4. In my mind, I'd like to think of myself as the Ringo of this group. I don't really know anything about the Beatles, so forgive me. I'd like to think of myself, of course, as the Ringo, though. Ringo is the one, the handsomest of the Beatles. Pissman, of course, is George Harrison. Puppet, obviously Lennon. And Roku, of course, the real talent, McCartney. He's got that quarter note next to his name. I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. Thank you, teammates. Got another hammer ready to go.
Oh no!
Well, it was either the guy or the 10 of missiles. And it looks like it was the 10 of missiles that ultimately did me in. Pretty close game though here, Orange team. I know we can pull this one out.
Oh no!
Still alive, somehow, for the moment. Woo! Still looking pretty good here.
Oh, I'm in a bad spot!
Oh, nice. Okay, we traded. Not bad. We are definitely the lead, Orange team. Great job, guys. Just need to hold it for another 35 seconds. Which is so much... Oh, shit. What got me? The ink vac didn't even see it nor heard it. And now it does look like, unfortunately, purple has pulled ahead in the last few. Not impossible for us to still turn it back around again. Oh, I don't think so, though. It was looking pretty bad as soon as I got out to the middle. Unfortunately, don't think we ended up with a victory on this one. Next one. Next one. We gave it a hell of a shot, guys. Nothing to be upset about. And after a just heartbreaker on a first one, I think, you know, this is the one that inspires us to greatness here. We had to come out and, you know, get humbled to start. So now we understand that we have to work hard and strive for our, I'm not even sure what I'm trying to, I guess with the Beatles or something. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm pretty high. Great game though, guys. We gave it hell. Pissman, excellent job. Most kills on the team at 4. Thank you for giving it a real shot. Pissman, helping us almost lock them down. I'm thinking on this one though, this is where we congeal. It all comes together in this game, or not. Either way, totally cool. Of course, they've got their sniper up on that nice little perch there. Try Zuka somewhere. I guess he's out of...
Uh-oh, more 10 missiles.
Alrighty. Try to get a second hammer out and actually do something productive with it. Looking good, blue team.
Oh, damn it.
That's okay, though. Really great push from everybody. Way up in their business now. I'm going to work on our base, which is pretty barren at the moment. I understand that's going to give them a good opportunity to push, but it might come down to this. I'll be out as quick as I can. Still seeing mostly orange out here. Nicely done, guys. Finally got a sniper staring me down. Lucky kill there. All right, blue. Not blue team. Blue's the opposite team. All right, orange team. This one is looking real good for us. Still got a minute left. Of course, all kinds of things can change. I wouldn't go there, piss man. I got 2 of them. Couldn't make the third. Excellent job, guys. Still got 30 seconds left, and it looks like they are starting to push back into the middle. That's 1 down. Nice kill, piss man. Splat. That's the verb. Whew. We did it. I think we must have. I'm going to celebrate. Excellent game, orange team. What did I say? All it was going to take was us having that first game to humble us, show us that we have to work together as not a group of 4, but a team of still just 4, though. I made it sound like both parts were going to change, but that's not true. But on this day, on this moment, we went from being just a gaggle to an honest-to-God team. I feel like crying. Beautiful. Wonderful game, Puppet. Pissman with 9 splats. Holy shit, excellent game. Love it all around. Let's go for 2 for 2. Uh-oh. Where'd our team go? Oh no. Me as well. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, that is a bummer, and I'm so sorry, guys, to use this as the excuse, an opportunity. I was only planning on streaming for an hour. I said that at the beginning. It's been a little bit longer than that, but I am going to use this as my excuse to turn in for the evening, meaning just log off. I've got some other things to do. It has been so much fun playing with you. It sucks to leave right as we became a team. Whatever it is I said we became. Just know that these games will always live here in my heart. And I hope that we can play again in the future, in the very near future. Maybe even tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, everybody who's out there. Anybody still sticking around at this point. Been fun hanging out. See you guys on our next stream.